our presentation on ALSO, Adult and Family Literacy. So ALSO, which stands for Alternative Learning Styles and Outlooks, is a nonprofit organization located in Ottawa's Vanier neighborhood, and they've been providing service since 1981. They provide free literacy education and high school diploma acquisition programs for at-risk adults and families in the community, and they pride themselves on a flexible, one-on-one, client-centered approach to literacy skill acquisition instead of traditional classroom-based learning. So, why should we fundraise? As a nonprofit also relies primarily on funding to operate, and their website lists that they self-identify as a small and limited service. Fundraising would allow for an expansion of their programming to serve more at-risk members of the community efficiently. So our campaign would be a community cookbook. A community cookbook at its core is exactly what it sounds like. It's a joint cookbook using recipes from different members of the community. So this is what we would do for also. We would create a community cookbook using the recipes from not only the clients but the staff members themselves. So the pros of this project is that it would build community while encouraging literacy skills, which ties into ALSO's curricula and services. And the cons is that it would demand the participation of the families and staff, and it can get expensive if mismanaged because in order to do this community cookbook, you have to go to an external company in order for them to publish the book, unless you have someone skilled in your community. And you have to manage the return cost versus the investment of printing the books and distributing them. So here we have our timeline for the fundraiser. So first you would create and meet with the fundraiser team just to discuss the project and give everyone a certain role. Then you would define the budget and cost restraints. So for example, a cost restraint in this project could be, okay, we can afford X amount of pages in the book, so we need X amount of recipes, and determine what publishing service you're going to use. There's a lot of online websites that look fairly cheap where you just make the book online and you're able to print it off and get it shipped to you directly. And then we need to define the audience and the theme of the book. So lots of cookbooks always have themes, and I'm not saying that this cookbook needs to be like a vegan cookbook. I'm saying that this cookbook can celebrate the differences in the community because also primarily serves newcomers. So the theme of this book could be integrating new recipes into your family culture. Then we would have to collect recipes from community members. This could be done externally or done as part of ALSO's programming, where part of the adult and family literacy learning could be them learning to write a recipe and what recipes look like. Then you would use the service you previously decided on to create and order copies of the book, and then you would sell the book on location and online at a cost that is guaranteed to make you at least some profit while still being affordable for members of an at-risk community. So today we discussed also, and we identified their need to fundraise, and we proposed a fundraising project for them. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day, and enjoy your vacation.